video dropping right now about Webbie DJ offing himself and his wife. And I just want to say this to YouTube. I seen how y'all been making my channel, my views go down ever since I dropped a certain video. But you can't stop nothing, because you going to have to respect me. You did. Just like everybody in the real world respect me, y'all going to have to respect me too. I'm not taking nothing down. Y'all need to get the off my... You understand what I'm saying? But look, though, this video right here coming from J Marvelous. I want y'all to go show him some love. Fair use. Let's get it.
Well, we're going to talk about that too, man. And I want to discuss something. Like this platform, you know, they control your numbers. They control your subs. I don't want to keep track.
Wow. Ain't that what I was just... Man, this is all God right here. I did not know he was about to say that. Whoa, that's crazy. Y'all see the coincidence? He's talking about the same thing I just said. They do mess with your numbers, man. But let's get it back into on topic.
Agony about this, but
it's crazy.
I can't be controlled. All right, I'm not gonna let a yarmulke control what I can say and do. I'm just not having that.
They gotta respect you, Jay.
I'm sorry. I'd rather go somewhere else where I could speak freely and not have to worry.
Man, I was just talking about that, but let's find the part where he's gonna get into.
Upgrade to Google Fiber and pay one simple bill every month.
What about extra fees?
I gotta
like
get
installation.
I'm saying, this
YouTube
is Webbie's DJ.
Without the commercials, whatever that's called.
Rest in peace to him and exposed him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I should play the news clip because it's...
Are you gonna read it, Jay?
Hell. First, that ninja don't want to pay. Then, that ninja don't want to see nobody around him shine. Like nobody, not even his own brother. I think Webbie do got a brother. I'm not sure, yeah. Why y'all think everybody left from around him? I was only supposed to be his tour DJ, but I had to be a driver, a doctor, a security, a PR, a babysitter, booking agent, a referee, a counselor, a road manager, and a list of other things. But yet, this ninja didn't appreciate none of it. I did all of that ish with a smile on my face in front of thousands every night, but I was done inside. All the times he had seizures on the planes, on stages, in the hotels, who y'all think was there? Wow, so he was his road dog. He was his road dog. I don't want to believe that he did this to himself because Webbie wasn't paying him. I think it's a lot going on. I want to read more.
Read it, my man.
Me, because his family ain't want to deal with him, or nobody on our team wanted to deal with him but me. Our driver quit because he didn't want to pay him. And every time we would try to make our money in other ways, he always found a way to stop that too. So it's like he don't want to pay. Oh man, that's crazy. Webbie out here doing bad like that. He don't want to pay his money. Nobody, not even on. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go down. So
that could be the reason why Webbie ain't reached this, hasn't reached the success as Lil Boosie has. He don't want to pay.
Try to make our money in other ways. He would always find a way to stop that too. So it's like he don't even want to pay, but don't want us eating nowhere else. Then the ninja want to get mad and in his feelings when Boosie need us to help him. The ninja a straight hater. I can't remember how many times he told me he don't want nobody blowing up off his name. That's why
that's
he
a
don't.
hater.
Wow, come on, bro. See what I'm talking about? Gatekeeping. That's why he don't do features. And
Webbie don't have a lot of features.
With other artists or
Webbie don't have a lot of pictures with other artists or features. So this guy more than likely is telling the truth right here.
Ninja think they trying to get shine off of him. Bruh. Webbie, like, with all due respect, bruh. With all due respect, son. And I'm not famous, so I can't talk. But, bruh, let's keep it a stack, bruh. Like, when it comes to alphabet celebrities, you probably about
D.
a D-list artist, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you down there on the alphabet, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. I don't know, maybe worse. Because we ain't seen them in a long time.
They probably E.
Man, this ninja complained about everything. Being around him is like having to take care of my kids. We had to remind him every day to take his meds or to do something stupid-ish. The ninja would do something stupid kitty-ish and be like, gotta record me doing this. Yo, so you mean to tell me he's still... Oh man, and
acting
the
like a
ish
child.
will never get better because his brother Derek, super unit, just make excuses for him even though he be mad. He don't pay him either. The ish on the road was so bad, our longtime manager had a stroke and all. Then the producer for Savage Life 6 had a brain aneurysm or something in that nature because he was stressed and all. Webbie wanted him to produce the whole album but not pay and didn't want to do the split sheets or nothing. Ninja say it's my song, I should get all... Yo, I don't see him venting. Like, now when you talking about him unaliving himself, it doesn't make no sense. You see why I put Sacrifice in the title? Because he's not venting because his life is in shambles. He's exposing this dude.
Right.
And when I'ma tell y'all this, right? The reason why this dude, and there's a lot of people that can vouch for this, reason why this dude, right, probably is not here no more is because he's seen some suspect stuff. And when you start venting on the internet and a person, and you might tell his secrets, bruh, they can't trust you, bruh.
Nah, they coming to get you for sure.
It's not given like him crying out for help. He basically talking about how he quitting his job. About everything. Being around him is like having to take care of my kids. We had to remind him every day, right? The ish on the road was so bad. Yeah, okay. Webbie wanted him to produce the whole album but not pay and didn't want to do the split sheets or nothing. Ninja said, it's my songs, I should get all the money. And yes, he has a health issue that causes him to have seizures, but they get 10 times worse when he snort that dope.
Oh man, he putting Webbie business out there. So for all my conspiracy theorists out there, if y'all think that Trill or whoever Webbie signed to, that they off this man for outing Webbie, snorting that DOPE, I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. It's all alleged. But look at this comment. It says, I don't think it was a bang bang or a self-delete. I believe it was an execution. And his wife was a witness to it. So she had to go too. Them goons came because he slandered Webbie and slowed his money down. Nah, I'm thinking Webbie ain't that big of a celebrity, bro. But you don't never know what goes on in the underbelly of the entertainment industry, bro.
He gotta be the worst artist to DJ for. Yes, I DJ'd for him for 10 years, but I was always hoping it would get, man, oh man, yo. Man, oh man. Better. Or another major artist would recognize my talent. So he used Webbie to get his foot in the door so he could venture off and get with another one, but then come to find out it never worked out for him. He just stuck there with Webbie. But he blocked everything. Oh. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is that gatekeeper stuff. I never asked dude for ish. I came around with my own everything. That super unit ish is the biggest piece of bull ish. That ish is only designed for so Derek can get paid while everybody else do the work. He promises to help artists but never do. It was some good times, but it was more bad times than anything. I never really don't see no.
What y'all think about
When I
that?
tell a kid to stay in school and you can be whatever you want to be, and you know the positive things about life. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what I represent. Savage life. Because I done been through it all. You heard me? Shout out to all my dogs.
Webbie a cool dude. I love his music, but don't he just remind you of somebody who ain't never read a book in their life? Damn.
My homegirl. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, quit playing. Quit playing on that internet, man. Posting this crazy, man. For real. Savage life. The dumb way. Be ready for the movie, man. That gonna be big. The dumb way. For real. Back to the bubble.
No, it ain't the dumb way. Nobody wants to be dumb no more, Webbie. Nobody never wanted to be dumb, Webbie. But you, bro. Damn. Baton Rouge failed them guys.
He said, get ready for the movie. I don't know if he was being sarcastic with that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me read what y'all talking about in the chat. 888 Job said these rappers make some serious.
Now let's see. I'm gonna fast forward.
Wow, and I'm waiting for y'all to call the phone.
Well, let's catch a few of his callers.
You were saying something about he quit his job out of nowhere, man. That's a sacrifice. That's clear as day sacrifice, man. How you feel about it though? What's your take on it? You with me or how you feeling about it?
I just explained basically. I just basically said like, you know, it could go either way because mental health is very important. I read the story and it does not add up. It's not adding up to me.
My thing is though, even with mental health, even people say they have mental health problem, I believe that's the spiritual thing behind it. It's nothing in this world that's not spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So so even when a person they have to take that's spiritual,
you got a
man.
point.
There's no such thing as mental health to me. I feel like it's a spiritual thing behind that. It's a spiritual tech behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that can be 50-50. I think some people really have mental health, and then some people have something spiritual that's bothering them. You know what I mean?
Possibility, and I don't know, man.
Something that's attacking them, attaching to them.
No, I just don't know. I don't know if his career gonna level up because we ain't heard from Webbie in a long time, man. You know, I haven't.
You see, he ain't been around Boosie because Boosie get his sacrifices done. Let's be real. Boosie, like, why? I bet you him and Boosie be around each other now more. I guarantee you that.
Wow, that's a good point.
That's
a good point.
Tell me I'm lying, Webbie. Tell me I'm lying. I said, Webbie. Tell me I'm lying, Jay. I guarantee we see them around each other more, for sure.
That's a good point.
Well, if we do see them around each other more, then we already know Webbie then did his DJ in, allegedly.
Think about that. That's a good point.
And did you see that BMS Meech bodyguard just died too? That's a sacrifice. It's a lot going on right now.
Wow.
Somebody said he could pay someone to do it. I had someone pay a effing witch doctor bands to F with me. Oh man, look, I'm on that subject. Like, if y'all believe in that type of stuff, then it can enter your life. If you don't believe it, it can't hurt you. So I don't see what the big deal is, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, brother. I just wanted to call and put in my input, though. Do your thing. Keep doing what you're doing. I salute you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Nah, I didn't know that. I didn't. And he just said Meech bodyguard just died. It's something called the summer solstice where you're going to see a lot of these things take place. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a lot of this stuff take place, man. Flash Emergency said he's correct. Everything is spiritual. I'm trying to tell you. But you know what they say when we do that? Oh, yeah, you're speaking about spooky stuff. No, we not. You got to believe that there is a spiritual realm, dog. You got to believe that. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe that.
Like my guy right there said, you have to have your armor up. And having your armor up is being on a wavelength, like on a level where nothing negative can penetrate. You know?
Amazing. What's popping? Said they are 17, 15, and 9. Man, I don't know. What's popping, man? You on the line? What's going on?
We're gonna listen to one more caller.
What's good with it, Jay?
Ain't nothing, man. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. You know, it's kind of rainy out here, but it's all good. But yeah, just like you.
Speaking of that comment right there from Pretty Somebody, they said Gucci Mane artist just passed too. This must be the season. That's what we finna hit on next.
We were saying, like, you see Boozy everywhere right now, right?
Right.
You haven't seen Webbie nowhere in the last, let's see, 5 years, right?
Right.
So you got to think, Boozy still getting all this money, even though he out of jail. You know, Boozy doing something dirty. That's why he on Vlad all the time. Snitching on everybody. Boozy don't care. Boozy snitching on everybody. Boozy's doing something, you know what I mean? Every time Boozy's in controversy, it doesn't matter what he's talking about. If he talks about the LGBTQ, he's always getting off. And people just stand up for him, right?
Yeah.
Webbie ain't getting no money. Webbie ain't getting no money. Out of nowhere, dude, you ain't gonna self-delete yourself off of anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there's something emotional built up in that. Nobody's just gonna wake up one day and just be like, I'm gonna go. You know what I mean?
No, actually, people do it all the time. You might be having mental issues.
About having depression.
I'm talking about the caller. Talking about the caller, because he don't know what he talking about.
Right.
But that's just anybody. Anybody in the world is just not gonna wake up and be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Something got to build up to that.
Yeah, it didn't.
Whatever you see. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that you're right, because it didn't sound right to me. You know what I'm saying? The story didn't make no sense. I mean, he was with his wife less than 24 hours at the club. So what would make him just go home and just say, you know what, and leave the kids behind?
Exactly.
There had to have been a third party there. There had to have been a third party there.
Yeah, it's all like, and then he's exposing Webbie and all that stuff. Also, like, he's seen some stuff.
Right.
He's just not gonna run off out the mouth and just like Webbie.
All right, y'all leave me some comments what y'all think about this. We finna skip to Enchanting. Rest in peace to this young lady. But we about to hit her up right quick. I mean, not hit her up, but we about to check her story out. Hey, is y'all still with me? Hit that like button. I like my boy Channel Black Balloon. Shout out to him. Fair use. This is just educational purpose only. Let's get it.
Y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Now we're here for the highly requested video about the 1017 curse. You know, Gucci Mane, Gucci Man. Y'all already know Gucci label 1017, right? Now, over time, a lot of people asked me to do a video about this. I never felt the need to, but, you know, obviously since the recent news and passing of Love Enchanting.
Man, I think that dude right there, overdosed too, right? What's his name? I don't know his name, but yeah, so that's two artists. It might really be a 1017 curse now. And the other dude, Fujiano, I used to like him. Pause. But his music was hard. And he locked up. And the other dude locked. Damn, it might really be.
The artist that was formally signed to Gucci's.
Which y'all signed to 1017? Let me know in the comments.
Label 1017. Since she has passed, it's become the hottest topic on the internet. A lot of people over a couple of different things.
We're gonna skim through.
And I think
skim through a little bit.
Her passing away, it brings a lot more meaning to what's actually going on in the generation that we live in, especially with younger artists who are promoted in the industry. You know, really serious when it comes to drug addiction, when it comes to the industry,
drug addiction,
when it comes to insurance policies.
Okay, so she must have been on the perk or whatever. Y'all about to leave them perks alone. They are not real.
When it comes to labels,
rest in peace to this young lady.
About you. But this more goes into a very.
They for sure had an insurance policy out on.
You know, there's a lot of different things that, you know, we got to talk about with this video. And I've been waiting for things to come.
I'm sorry to keep pausing it, but look at her tattoo. Ain't that the all-seeing eye on her neck? Yeah, like she was with it. She was with it. And what's that? The Indian goddess or something on her arm. And she got snakes on her chest. So she was with the underworld stuff. So, you know, that's what she was representing here on Earth. So I mean, you are what you represent.
Out before I actually dropped this video, so I didn't want to miss things and make multiple videos, you know. So I think right now
I'm just saying that because her tattoos look dark, like snakes and the triangle with the eye, like. But I mean, no disrespect to this young lady or her family.
it's a good time to go ahead and tackle what's been coming out, especially the guy that she spent her last days with. And
okay.
So I'm not sure if this was her current boyfriend or her manager. I'm gonna say, you know, maybe he was both. I want to.
Let's get into it.
Or they've been let go by the label.
If everything failed, it was gonna be me. They're gonna say, Johnny, you should.
Boy, first of all, I ain't even never saw this, but that Negro look like he is on a 30 right now. Look at him, y'all. He on one right now. Listen to it. You can hear it in his voice.
I've been fucking with this nigga, woo woo, and that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make sure I gave nobody no reason to say it was me. That was my whole little ordeal. So when it happened, it was like a weight off my back, like finally. Cause being from Fort Worth, nothing happens for nobody. So
all right, this is gonna be one of my last time pause. I'm gonna let y'all watch it, but this going out to all my young ladies out there. If you sing, if you rap, be careful with who you let manage you, quote unquote, because you got some shiesty Negroes that really only want sex from you, and they only want money. They don't care about y'all careers. These older guys can say they can do this and that for your career, but really, they probably got an insurance policy out on you. It's not what y'all think it is. Trust me.
it was like, when that happened, it was an accomplishment. Like, what the fuck? It happened. Dope. You know what I'm saying? But
You should feel proud.
yeah, but I didn't have time to feel proud because 2 weeks later, I got cut out the situation.
Okay,
but let me ask this.
Okay, so do y'all think that she would have cut him out of the situation if she thought that he really cared for her career? No, she would have kept him with her. So she knew she was just playing him to get to where she was going. These guys really, these middlemen, God, they don't care about y'all. They just want to, have sex with y'all, really. Keep it honest.
How important do you feel like
For a little free studio time.
you were to her career blossoming who she is?
How important?
Yeah.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
That's how much. That's how. If
That's
you
how
didn't
important.
exist, she wouldn't exist.
She wouldn't exist.
But
What did you do to impact her so much that you felt like if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here?
Pretty much anything you can ever think of an artist is supposed to do for themselves, I had to do for her. I took it. I took an image, I took a face, and I pretty much put everything together what I thought people would love. The music that I thought people would attract to. I posted the sexual content that people would attract to on Instagram just to build a page.
yeah, but you said something. You said everything that an artist should do for themselves.
Yeah.
So you saying that she didn't
wasn't
actually do
doing
anything?
No.
You did it all.
No, I mean, she had
What part did she play and what part did you play?
the face and the voice.
That's all she played with.
She
the
was
face,
the face and the voice. What record labels do for artists is what I was doing by myself.
A&R and all that.
Everything. I had 10 jobs in one. I was writing the songs, recording the songs, mixing the songs, marketing the songs.
So she didn't write her own songs.
I mean, she wrote her own songs. I don't want to take credit
So
away
which
from
one
what
is it,
she
bro?
did do. She did write songs, but there's a difference between a good song and great songs and hit
Okay,
songs.
so you critiqued her
I
song.
critiqued her style to where it was like,
He gave her free studio time trying to nail her, I guarantee you.
when I met her, she probably had a
About to ask.
It was on Facebook. She was just like known in Fort Worth, in Dallas, Fort Worth, as a pretty face on Facebook, Snapchat, shit like that, and
Yep, they find y'all on Snapchat for sure, and Facebook, Instagram.
boom.
At that time, did you have any other artists you were working with?
Yeah, I was working with this artist at the time called Lil Nana, Kiana. She had
Another little young lady. I thought it was gonna be a guy. Nope, I'm telling you, these old creeps just.
a song called Beat Up the Pot that kind of got popular around that time, and that's what really attracted Channing to what I had going on because she seen Kiana, and she knew Kiana and she seen Kiana growing,
scaling.
So she was like, I gotta figure out what's going on over here. So that's how she got in the mix with me.
So you like working with females?
It's just I seen the vision before Cardi B and everybody came out. I seen that females were gonna be the next wave.
That Jamaican lady
so I
know
was
what's
putting
up.
together strippers and making them rap and saying, "Hey, we gonna talk about what y'all lifestyle is at the strip club on album." So before the City Girls, I was trying to create the City Girls.
A lot of y'all may have
Look at them tattoos.
your own opinion about those two clips that we just watched. It was very genuine to begin with, because he's saying him as a manager / artist himself, he recognized the wave and he knew it was going toward females, which was very true. Has it completely changed as far as how it happens? No, it hasn't. And I think she's a primary example of that, and I'll get to what I mean by that in a minute, especially with what Charleston White had to say about her as well. And a bit of I feel left out as far as someone gaining success and maybe not completely leaving you behind, but the things they start to have access to, you no longer have access to.
I'm sure he
because
felt
you're
the
not
way.
needed.
Yeah, he had to feel the way.
You could kind of sense that in his tone and in his demeanor when he talked about her.
Right.
He said 2 weeks after they basically got their big break. Now, obviously, that was behind, and all they needed was her. She was the one signing the contract. She was the official. But, upon my research, I saw that she parted ways from the label, I guess due to contract issues with 1017 6 months ago. And, obviously we have this picture on the screen, which I just want to get to this real quick because this is very spiritual what we are looking at as far as her name being Enchanting, which is a play off of her real name, and her having the all-seeing eye in the middle of her neck with, ironically wings attached to it, and basically the Medusa head that also has an all-seeing eye right at the top of her head, and she has the snakes and everything all over her chest. We all know Enchanted or Enchanting is basically being related to a magic spell. This is something that's very spiritual.
Right.
Something that is very attractive, very pleasing, in her sense could be very sexually attractive. Those spirits that were attached to her, gave her that name, although she says one of her friends gave her that name. But, she embodied it. She became an enchanting female, and whether she knew it or not, she started to play spells on her fans, on her listeners. Because look what she decided to call herself. Look what she decided to tattoo on her neck. The all-seeing eye. With a bunch of serpents traveling on her chest. The Medusa head. So look what she invited.
Words are vibrations, and she calling herself enchanted. Yeah, that's definitely some low vibrational stuff right here.
Literally into her body. She has a spell right there on her chest, y'all. So
Medusa.
This is why I said earlier in the video, this video would also be a lot about the power of the tongue.
Right.
And the fact that
That's what
people
I just
put
said.
spells on themselves without even really knowing.
Facts. Words are vibrations, just like I just said.
Because you have to think about it. When most artists don't get their artist name tattooed on them. Like the way she has Enchanting tatted on her neck with the all-seeing eye right up under it, and the serpents, the snake, the Medusa.
Nah, I know a lot of artists that get their name tatted on them, but I don't know a lot of artists that got names like that, though.
This is a spell. Like, this is a ritual. She knew what she was doing right here. Maybe she got coached up on some, occultic stuff when she got into the industry. Who knows who she might have met.
Right.
But this tattoo is very telling of spiritually who she became, whether she knew it or not. He went between them two. But he definitely felt some kind of way. And the guy Johnny a little bit more.
Okay, so this is what Charleston White said. This young lady is from my city. I'm very familiar with her rap success, and it wasn't a success. Damn. I mentioned her situation years ago. She was a fuck toy, a freak toy with talent who hardly put out music, but I posted a lot. Charleston out the chain. But I posted a lot of social media pics. Yeah, looked at her pictures, but I ain't listen to her music. She was an F toy. I just said them older guys, what I just told y'all. Them older guys be using them young ladies for, get a little freak on for some studio time. I be in the studio, that's how I know. It be some old weird engineers that just let these girls come in there and sing and all day long. But when everybody else leave the studio, that young lady's still in there singing. She's singing on a different microphone, you dig? For real. It's crazy, man.
This is why I brought up Charleston White. Now, y'all may have saw this, and this is kind of giving us an idea of days in the industry. Charles said it almost goes to what the guy was talking about. He said, this young lady is from my city. I'm very familiar with her rap success, and it wasn't someone died doing what they like to do, which is getting high. Then why should anyone be sad for that person? She died a dope fiend, just like the rest of them in the music industry. Damn. I told y'all they was just effing on her and wasn't putting no music out. Yep. Now, we all know this industry stuff.
Believe that.
Guy managers who like to manage a lot of girls.
Mm-hmm.
They use their status. He said he didn't really have much going on, but she did see that he was working with a female artist who was already doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's left up to speculation if he had relationships with her as well. And he basically told you that I would get with the girl so I can control the situation because it makes it easier for me. Because they'll want to see the vision more. But if we're not in a relationship, they're not really going to pay attention to it like that, especially if you don't have something going on. So him saying that, and you already know how, men can be like predators with that kind of stuff. Really at the end of the day, he said it. She was known as a cute face. It came out of his mouth.
Right.
That's just him being, modest about it. She was already known as like an attractive girl, probably already taking, pictures showing the body, all that. You check her Instagram now, it's a bunch of that stuff, selling a bunch of sex. Now you almost got 1 million followers. It becomes even more, of a process. Like, this is what you do now. This is what you promote. You make money off of it in a sense. It sells you and your music, sex. It all sells. So he told you she was already known as a pretty face.
Right.
Charleston White just said it a little bit more blatant. She was known as a toy to other men. And as she got more deep into the industry, it might have, exploded even more. And we're not saying that to pit nothing on her, but this is what women get caught up in when it comes to the industry. It's even more than just the everyday girl who's already out there just normally. And this is how a lot of women end up in these kind of situations where you just signed your life away and basically, you've punched your ticket to the devil's door. And you make it and check out this live. We're going to go ahead.
Very, very late. And I tried to do something about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not showing his face.
So I want y'all to go read the messages first. First, I want to show y'all in the message was being explained to me is to give her the pills. Now the message y'all are saying, y'all keep saying.
Do she get any of them guys left? If she do give her all what it is, if she doesn't have any, I'm on the way. She just have to wait till I get there. She do. It's another bag of that S. She just was feeling like she needed to go to the hospital, but she fell asleep now. That was a sleep that she didn't wake up from, messing around with them fake 30s.
And I said, I gave her the pills. Now, I don't know where y'all see that I'm saying that at. I keep telling y'all, the family told me to give her the pills.
What?
The family told me to give her the pills. Look at the message. If you see the message, I say, it's a bag of that shit left. It's a bag of it left. She hasn't taken pills since Saturday this is when she was coherent and doing what she wanted to do. She already took that shit Saturday. On her own. Sunday, she didn't take shit. When you see the message and they told me what to do, I didn't do it. I still got them. I still got the same bag that y'all see I said I had. I still got it over here. I didn't give it to her.
Man,
now, my
sad.
whole problem with the mother is this that I didn't like. When she died, I called the 911 first. Boom. After I got off the phone with the paramedics and they got to my apartment, because I don't know where y'all think this happened at, but she's been at my house for the last 7 days. When the paramedics got here.
What is it? Yeah.
That's what you see. Because I told her, hey, I couldn't even explain to her right, because I kept breathing like I ain't never experienced that shit before. So when I'm breathing like that, I'm trying to process and slow down and explain what the fuck is going on. Like,
so wait a minute. So he went on live and recorded himself. Yo, he probably did give him to her after he got them sloppy top from her. Look at that picture. I'm trying to tell, she was calm. Man, that man probably had an insurance policy on. I'm telling y'all, that shit's crazy.
And then it was even making me more dramatic, because I'm like, why are you so calm right now? I'm losing my mind. Her mom calmed me down. Her mom was calm enough to calm me down. And I'm thinking, why are you so calm? Why is everybody acting normal? Why is you acting normal? I'm tripping, I'm losing my mind right now. What the fuck I just seen with my eyes? So, they wouldn't let me ride in an ambulance with them because I told the mom I dropped my location. If you see at 2:32 something, dropped my location, said, whoop, whoop, we're going to this hospital. I drove up to the goddamn hospital. They wouldn't let me inside the waiting room where you see where I did that video that was in the lobby. Because it took her mama 2 hours and 30 minutes just to tell me she was on the way. It took her 2 hours and 30 minutes just to tell me she was on the way. So they won't let me in the back. I'm in the front of the hospital. By myself. Nobody. By myself. At this point, the doctors can't even get in touch with the mama. I can't get in touch with the mama. I don't know what's taking so long. This is before she told me she was on the way. Because I'm thinking as soon as I tell her, Drop everything that you're doing. Come now. No. They took 2 hours and 30 minutes to say they was on the way. Then took another 45 minutes. So I was there by myself. So when I didn't have nobody else to call and nobody was picking up the phone, I decided to go live, calm myself down, talk to everybody and say, if I was by myself, just that.
Next to
that's a weird story.
Enchanting's
right now.
mom, he said that she's not breathing. So, you know, maybe, you know, she had already went into cardiac arrest, if that's exactly what's happened, and, you know, had a very faint, low pulse, and he thought she had died already at the house. Called 911, you know, blah, 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 right? Because she was put on life support, so, you know, obviously she may have been a vegetable by that time, you know, to her brain, which is why she
rocked her right on up out of here.
Another thing he said was he was in the lobby when he made that video. But to me, before I even looked into all this, when I actually saw that video 2 days ago, it looked like he was sitting right next to her.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Because what else would he be looking at when he was looking to his left?
Right.
And in the full video, you could see, you know, like the IV machine and stuff behind him. I don't think they have that in lobbies and stuff. I'm pretty sure. I know they don't. I don't know if to fully just be like, oh.
All right. If y'all want to see the rest of this video, you go to Black Balloon, BLAKKBALLOON